Did you know that the Salisbury Symphony is celebrating its 50th anniversary season this year? It's hard to believe that we've had an orchestra in this small community for 50 years and it's still going. Do you know how that dream began? It actually began with the president of Livingstone College. Hi, I'm David Hagee. I'm the music director of the Salisbury Symphony. On this DVD, I hope to give you a little bit of history of the Salisbury Symphony and also tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing in our exciting 50th anniversary season. Who knew we would be here to 50 years? Of course, I was barely born then. The orchestra was begun as a dream of this gentleman, Dr. Samuel E. Duncan, who was the 6th president of Livingstone College in the middle 60s. He thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could have an orchestra here for the community, for the college? And as a thought about the community, he thought, why don't I go to my counterpart, the president of Catawba College, and bring up this idea? So he did. He went to Dr. Dearborn at Catawba College, whose photograph you'll see a little bit later. And he introduced this idea and said, what do you think? They both agreed, and so they went after Title IX funding that was common in the 1960s and started the Salisbury Symphony Orchestra. They hired an Iranian-born musician named Albert Chaffoo, who had recently just started the Western Piedmont Symphony, and they had a good track record with the orchestra there. So they hired him to be the conductor of the orchestra, teach for both colleges, and to teach for the Salisbury Public Schools. So our orchestra is deeply rooted in service to the colleges as well as service to the public schools. Across the years since the beginning of the orchestra, after Mr. Chaffoo left after 15 years, we've had 3 other conductors, Dr. Douglas Meyer, Dr. Richard Fisk, and myself. And I'm now, surprisingly, going to be starting my 28th season with the orchestra in our 50th season. Who can believe it? I can't imagine that. I certainly did not think I would be here 28 years afterwards, but I'm delighted that I am here 28 years later. This is a great community in which to work, and we've done some incredible things and will do next season some even more incredible things. I couldn't even... What could that be? Why, it's our manager. Hello? Yes, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Just hang on. How typical. So many times, Linda Jones is keeping me where I ought to be. And I ought to be at Catawba, including Dr. Dearborn, with this information about our history as well. So in a moment, miraculously, I'll be there. And here's Dr. Donald C. Dearborn, the president of Catawba College when the symphony was formed. Imagine the middle of the 60s in a small southern town that the president of the traditionally black college goes to the president of the traditionally white college and says, why don't we together form a symphony in this community? What a gift that was to the arts community, to the educational community, and how proud I am that really we have continued to honor those traditions of working with both Livingstone College and Catawba College.